Hello yogis, this is Yoga Jin and I'm in the lovely town of Cocoa Beach, Florida, where I will share a gentle core sequence for all of you. Let's start in seated, shoulders drawn from the ears, back is straight, just taking a few breaths before we start. So take a long deep inhale in through your nose and exhale it out through your nose. Take another inhale in and exhale out through your nose. One last one, inhale, but this time sigh it out of your mouth. We're going to turn side on to the mat, starting with the cosmic egg pose. We're going to start in seated. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat, keeping your back straight. Hug your knees below your kneecap. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, gently lift up off the mat, keeping the back as straight as you can, hugging the knees tight together, engaging the lower abdominal muscles. We're going to hold here for 10 breaths. Focus on your breath to keep your balance. Avoid rounding the back. We have about 3 more breaths to go. One last breath, yogis. Gently exhale down, soles of the feet touch down, hands come behind, palms firmly into the mat, fingers facing back, and just gently windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Coming back through center, taking cosmic egg one more time with an option this time. Soles of the feet on the mat, hugging the knees below the kneecap, gently with an inhale lifting up. And for a more challenging, you can extend your arms out in front with your palms facing down. Again, focusing on those lower abdominals to help keep you straight and balanced. Eye gaze is looking forward. Draw that belly in. Two more breaths. And then as you exhale, lower your soles to the mat. Extend your legs long. Flex your toes towards your forehead. Take an inhale, draw the biceps to the ears. With an elongated spine, open your chest and gently fold forward for a nice counter. Touching down where it's comfortable for you. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just surrender a little deeper into your forward fold. As you inhale, allow the palms to gently graze up your legs, and we'll set up for our next pose, boat pose. Draw the knees back in towards the chest. The soles of the feet are firmly planted to the mat. Bring your hands to either side of your hip, palms are down. As you inhale, we're going to lift off, keeping the back straight, avoiding rounding the spine. Option 1, you can just extend the legs out, keeping your knees bent at 90 degrees. Another option is drawing the palms underneath of your knees, pointing your toes. Final option is extending the legs long, keeping the toes pointed. Everybody's bodies are different. Some can straighten the legs long. Some need that slight bend in the knees. But wherever you are, let's hold our boat for 20 seconds. Focusing on the lower abdominal muscles to avoid rounding the back. Take an inhale, lower your legs towards the mat, touching down with your soles on the mat, bringing your hands behind one more time, taking your feet about mat width apart, and just allowing for a gentle windshield wipering of the knees. You may hear a little crack or two, but that is perfectly fine. Inhaling through center, drawing the knees back in, setting up for one more boat pose. Knees to the chest, hugging those knees into your chest below the kneecap, bringing the hands down to either side of your hip. And for this option, again, you can extend to 90. Draw your palms underneath your knees. You can extend, and you can add your arms out to each side, palms facing each other. Wherever you are, we will hold for 20 seconds. Balancing on your tailbone. As you exhale, return the soles of the feet to the mat. Cross your legs, coming forward, setting up for a tabletop. Knees are under the hips, wrists are underneath your shoulders. A few rounds of cat-cow for some movement into our body. As you inhale, draw the navel towards the mat. The tailbone lifts, the back arches, eye gaze looks up. And as you exhale to your cat, draw that navel towards the spine, rounding the back, eye gaze is down. Inhaling back through cow. Exhaling up through your cat. And let's take 2 more. And your last set. Coming back through neutral and tabletop as we set up for plank pose, which is a wonderful, wonderful pose for activating and keeping your core strong. We're going to gently tuck the toes, place the palms firmly into the mat as we gently lift the hips, lift the knees off the mat, keeping the body in a nice level angle. We want to avoid rounding the back, and we want to avoid arching the back, keeping it as straight as possible. Push the mat away with your palms. Open your fingers as you starfish your fingers. If this is too much, you can drop to your knees and unfurl and flatten your toes. As you notice, the upper body from the waist up stays the same, whether you're up high or whether you're down low. But wherever you are, we're going to hold our plank for 20 seconds. Drawing the belly in. Draw the shoulders from the ears. Exhaling down to your knees if you're up high. Take your knees mat width apart. Taking a quick child's pose, touching down your forehead on the mat. Take an inhale, back through your tabletop, setting up for plank, for a side plank variation. We're going to tuck the toes, or you can stay on your knees, and we're going to exhale as we lift those hips to plank. Then you're going to turn your body to the right. Your right foot is in front of your left foot, and as you inhale, we extend that right arm up, looking at the thumb. If this is too much, you drop down to your left knee. Whatever is comfortable for your body. But wherever you are, keep the leg straight, the top leg, and hold. Drawing that belly in. As you exhale, returning that right palm to the mat, returning to your plank, touching down on the knees if you need to, setting up for the other side. So wherever your plank is, setting up, turning to the left foot is on top, stacked in front, inhaling that left arm up, looking at your left thumb. Keeping that right hip lifted away from the mat. We don't want to be hanging. We want to have a nice perfect line. Not only does this help build the core, but it also helps build strength in our arms and biceps. As you exhale, return your left palm, drop to your knees, take your knees mat width apart, exhaling back through a quick child's pose. Inhaling back through tabletop. Going to add on to our plank. Again, you can stay on your knees. You can lift up on your toes. We're going to add some mountain climbers here, but nice and easy. As you exhale, draw the right knee to the right elbow. Again, you can be on your knees, perfectly fine. Inhaling back through plank. Exhale, bring that left knee to the left elbow. Inhaling back through plank. Let's get to 5 on these. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale back. I'm going to drop to the knee and take the last 3 on my knee. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Last 2 on your own in silence. And the last one, wherever your count is. Send those knees wide. Take a well-deserved child's pose. Inhaling back up through tabletop. Let's circle the hips to all 4 corners of the mat, starting counterclockwise, 5 times each way. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we circle. Always want to keep some movement. You know what your body needs. Last one. We will pause in the center for a breath. Exhale. Clockwise, reversing the circle. Exhaling, coming around. Inhaling back through center. 2 more on your own. Pausing at the top of the mat. For our final work in plank, we're going to take plank down to the forearms. It's a little more challenging. So we come down to the forearms, palms are pressed into the mat. Your elbow is lined up with your shoulder. Now you can take this on your knees, or you can tuck your toes in the back. And for this, we're just going to hold here. Eye gaze is down. We'll hold for 20. Draw that belly in. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Dropping to your knees if you need to. Perfectly fine. No shame. Exhale down to your knees if you're up. Walk your palms in towards your knees. Then walk your knees forward. Cross your legs behind. Have a seat behind your glutes. Extend your legs long. And we'll take this to the floor, lowering down onto our back. Use the help of your forearms if needed. We will set up for supine eagle with crunches. Inhale your knees in over your hips. As you exhale, that right leg crosses over your left. Your right arm comes behind the left arm for eagle arms. Options for your eagle arms. Palms together. If you need to lighten that, backs of hands. Or you can simply cross to opposite shoulders. But wherever you are, take a nice inhale and exhale those elbows to your knee. Inhale as you extend. We're going to do 10. Exhaling. Inhaling. We have 7 more, yogis. Pointing your toes. Two more. Feel your core getting stronger. As you inhale, unbind. And as you exhale, just extend your legs and arms long. Allow your feet to come out to the side. Palms face up. We'll take a quick 20-second rest in between. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, just draw those knees back in, level with your hips. That left leg is going to cross over the right with an exhale. Allow that left arm to wrap behind for your eagle arms. The right. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, we lift the head off the mat, draw the elbow to the knees, and we inhale and extend, using the core to pull up. 8 more, yogis. We're going to 10. And you can always watch this video later. You can extend time on anything that I'm doing here. You can maybe go to 15 or 20, wherever your body wants to take you. Let's do 3 more. I can feel my core working at this moment. And let's just do 1 more for good luck. As you inhale, you unbind. As you exhale, extending for your break. 20 seconds, yogis. Take an inhale, drawing your knees in over your hips. Bring your fingertips to your temples, and we're going to do some crunches. Now I will do the first set so you can see the pattern. We're going to inhale as we lift. We're going to exhale, extend the arms, palms facing. We're going to inhale, thumbs back to temple, and exhale back to the floor. Let's do 15 of these. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, and lower. And let's continue. Keep the belly drawn in, elbows out wide. Think of them as helicopter blades. Pointing the toes. Here's number 8. We have 7 more to go. We've got this. Final 3. And our last one. Lower your soles of your feet to the mat, arms to the side. Taking a quick break in between, and we will move to crisscross, which helps work the obliques. It's very warm here in Florida this morning, and I'm enjoying a nice breeze that sometimes blows over me while I'm laying here, making this sequence working outside enjoyable. Inhaling those knees back over your hips, bringing those fingertips back to your temple. We will do crisscross for 15, and going to each side counts as 1. So I'll do 1. So we're going to exhale, exhale, that would be 1. So 2, 3. You can touch down with your toes if it's too much, or stay up here with me. Working those beautiful obliques, getting stronger each and every day. Point the toes. Focus on your breath for more rotation. Two more. Last one. Inhale those knees back into your chest. Hug the knees below the kneecap. Then allow the soles of your feet to touch down. Arms to your side. Taking a breath here. Taking a quick break. After crunches, we always like to counter that. So we're going to inhale the knees over the hips. Extend the legs up to the ceiling, sky, wherever you are, pointing the toes. And we're going to pulse up for 15. So 1, 2, 3. Lifting your lower back and sacrum off the mat. 5. We'll go to 15. This takes care of the lower abs, your lower core. As you exhale, lower your soles of your feet to the mat. Palms are up, taking a break. And we'll have one more core move, and that will close out this very easy core session that can be done anytime in the mornings, maybe when you get home from work before you eat. Just something to help keep your core active and healthy. Make sure the soles of your feet are hip width apart. palms are facing down. As we take an inhale, we're just going to gently lift the hip off the mat and pulse for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eye gaze is up. I actually took you guys to 20. As you exhale, gently lower the hips down. Draw the knees into your chest. And just gently rock your knees side to side. And we'll gently massage your lower back, core, and sacrum. And let's end with a quick happy baby. Extend those feet towards the ceiling. Your hands can go inside or out. And just gently open your legs away from each other. Lower back, core, and sacrum firmly on the mat. Knees are drawn towards the underarm for one last stretch. With the exhale, draw your feet together. Draw your knees together. You can gently roll to the right or whatever side is intuitive. Using your top arm, push off. Come to a seated position in the center of your mat. Allow the backs of your hands on your knees with your hands, your palms facing up. And it's been my privilege and great pleasure to share a core sequence with my yogis this morning. Thank you very much. Bring your hands together. Allow your thumbs to gently touch your heart. Namaste, yogis. Always honor your practice, whatever it may be. See you next time.